Hey everyone, this is Jared, Turbo Days here. Wanted to make a post-game review video. The Denver Broncos beat the Oakland Raiders 26-13. I gotta admit the Raiders were showing some really good stuff. They held the Broncos to field goals at one point. They had a goal line stand that I was impressed with. They were getting down the field with Carson Palmer. He just didn't show me that much. I wasn't that impressed. We had a talk with NC Bronco fan, me, A Fizzle, and this other guy named Jory, who I was just introduced to, and he seems like a really great guy in Lakeville, Colorado. We had like a thing on Uvu or whatever it's called. It's kind of like Skype, but the game was pretty good. Peyton Manning, he had the 70th 300-yard passing game, and then he also has 5,000 completions, and I think Brett Favre is the only one left that he has to go past. This team, Sean Moreno was doing good. There was that fumble, forced fumble, I think, by Von Miller that was excellent. That ended up going... It was near their end zone, so it was like only a few yards to get a touchdown. And yeah, I mean, the defense was pretty decent. They gave up that big pass, deep throw to one of the wide receivers for the Raiders, and they put up more of a fight than what I expected. But the game was still not bad at all, and we could have, I'm glad we're sweeping all these AFC West teams. I'm hoping we can get more of a challenge. I hope we can step up during the Ravens game, and I hope we can blow them by. That's a big game. Next week's a huge game, and we want to get that second place spot in the conference for home field advantage and get a first round bye, because I actually like those first round byes. I don't like wild cards. If we can get a first round bye, let's do it. Let's take it. I don't care if we're off for like a 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever. And now that we won the AFC West, it's kind of weird because we're always barely winning the AFC West with like past few years, we win by like the week 17. So in a sense, I'm like, do we want to bench Manning, or to keep him healthy, or don't see him get hurt? But it's okay. We can start him still. Hopefully, he just doesn't get hurt. He's worth $90 million. But yeah, the Raiders, they got to Manning really good, and it was so funny to see because Manning just stopped and just went right down and just fell flat on the turf so he didn't get hurt or whatever, and so they just have to touch him or whatever, so he's down. It was kind of nice. It was kind of cool to see that, just have him accept that he's going to get sacked, because there was no one to block that one of the Raider players that was coming full force at him, and that was one of the big things. They got to Manning pretty decently tonight, sack wise. But hopefully next week we got Ravens. We got all the big RRG fans or whatever. We got Be More Ravens Online, Wacko Flacco, Ravens Red Zone. There's that other guy, I forget. He's the bigger guy with glasses, and we're gonna have some bets going on with that. And then with Notre Dame and Alabama, NC Bronco fan, the loser has to drink half a bottle of mineral oil. Whoever's team loses has to drink a half a bottle of mineral oil, and that's it. Also at work, I'm doing a bet with that game. The loser has to do their, squeegee their floor, or do their floor for them, clean their floor for them for the night, or for 2 days. That's not a big deal, but that's about it. Mile High Salute. Go Broncos. I got my PS3. I'll be playing Madden 13. Hopefully I'll get the internet hooked up to it. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but so far I'm loving the streak. We were 3-3, 2-3 I believe, and we have eight game winning streak going on here. I couldn't be more happier. I wish we would play a little bit harder teams the second half of the season. a little bit more, like your Ravens or your Patriots or whatever. That first 6 games was brutal. I wish that would have been at the end of the season, but that might that might ruin our season. Maybe, hopefully, we wouldn't probably make the playoffs or whatever. Possibly if it was hard from 1 to week 16 or whatever, week 17. So. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you have another meetup on Uvu or whatever. And Corwin, I hope you can show up next time. I normally can't make any Sunday afternoon games because I'm always working on Sundays. So, all right, but see you later. Bye.